Fox News host Greg Jarrett offered his helpful commentary on the Cosby case by victim blaming. Now, he said recently on the show, the problem with the alleged victim here, he's obviously talking about one of Cosby's victims, is that she willingly took the pills. She willingly took the wine. Does she bear some responsibility? Does that undercut the criminal charges against Bill Cosby? So I have enough problems with that as it is. Now, the contributor on the show said it's arguable. One could say that's what he says. He says that she willingly took it. We don't know what he told her those pills were. And she really clarified her point here by saying that these are just arguments that the prosecutor might make.
Let's, by the way, old friend Ebony Williams, she's a progressive, and she's saying, look, there are arguments that are going to be made.
Right.
From the defense, from prosecutors, and obviously they're going to try to get Bill Cosby off by doing that. It doesn't sound great when you say it's arguable that you can say, yeah, maybe it was her fault. But I don't think she meant it that way. Greg Jarrett's questions are a little clearer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure you should ever start a sentence with the phrase, the problem with the alleged victim here is, okay, don't finish that sentence. Okay. Like, let's talk about the problem of the person who did the rape, right? Instead of, okay, let's start a conversation about all the problems with the victim. Although, to be fair, that is Fox News 101.
Right.
Tamir Rice got shot. Well, let's talk about the problems of Tamir Rice. Yeah. He should have had an orange cap at the end of his toy gun. That 12-year-old was irresponsible. Let's talk about the problems of the guy who got shot by George Zimmerman. Let's look into his history and did Trayvon Martin ever smoke any marijuana? Let's talk about the problems of all the victims. I wonder why they do that. Planned Parenthood gets shot up. Let's talk about the problems of Planned Parenthood. No, let's not do that right after a terrorist killed people at a Planned Parenthood. See, that's the wrong direction to go. Maybe you have that conversation at another time. We should talk about the problems of the terrorists who did the killings, right?
Right.
And in this case, see, they put it in your head. Talk show host today was comparing Bill Clinton and Bill Cosby for obvious political reasons. Anyway, Bill Cosby allegedly raped 54 women. Let's start with that problem. Right? And, okay, now, to the heart of this nonsense argument that they're making. Okay, what if you're a guy and somebody handed you a drink and you drank, right? But you didn't know what pill they put in it. You didn't know what drink that they put in it. I mean, how many beers have I been handed in my life? I don't know, 1,000, right? And, well, if I drank it or you drank it and then you got knocked out and then some guy raped you, well, I guess, let's start by talking about the problem you had. Why did you accept a drink from someone? Why did you accept a pill from someone? Have you never accepted a pill from anyone? I don't know. People have given me Advil. People have given me other things. But does that give them permission to rape me afterwards? If it's a Quaalude or another pill that I didn't realize it was? Pretty sure it doesn't.
Right. No, I mean, you make a great point because that's the quintessential response to a lot of these sort of victims. They immediately go, oh, what was she wearing? Was she drunk? And all that kind of stuff. But, in all fairness to Greg Jarrett, he is an expert on losing one's faculties under the influence. There's a picture of his mugshot when he was arrested at an airport bar shortly after his release from rehab for alcohol dependency, where he was being quite belligerent. So he has a relationship with alcohol, so he understands what could happen under the influence.
No, but in all seriousness, like literally, to be fair to him, he might be thinking like, well, I mean, I drank all that alcohol. It was my fault, and I'm trying to get better and accept personal responsibility. But you can't put that on someone who was raped because they're not an alcoholic like you. They're not going through a 12-step program. It's not their fault. They took a drink like everybody takes a drink, and then all of a sudden, or a pill, or both, and then all of a sudden, it wasn't what the person who they trusted said it was. A person in power, a person who was beloved. All these women, they didn't know that he'd done it to 53 other women, right? They think this is Bill Cosby.
She's having a glass of wine with, America's dad.
Yeah.
Of course you're who would give up that opportunity to have a conversation with a beloved, character and comedian and all that kind of stuff, and then this awful thing happened for her, and for anybody to after go, well, she took the glass of wine, she had it coming. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I mean, you got raped by America's dad, but should you have taken a drink from Dad? I don't know. we got to think about it. Maybe it's your fault. Thanks, Fox. We appreciate that sentiment.